Hey everyone, it's Rick. I'm here in Tubac, Arizona in search of synchronous fireflies. Let's go take a walk. Hey everyone, it's Rick. We're here at Tumacacori National Historic Park and Butterfly Sanctuary. Let's go take a walk. Hey everyone, it's Rick. We're here in Tubac, Arizona. Let's go take a walk. So for the last few years, I've been searching for the elusive Arizona synchronous firefly, which is how I ended up here in Tubac, Arizona. On this trip, my focus started at the Tumacacori National Historic Park, where the fireflies light up in the river valley behind the park. They'll also inhabit the Santa Cruz River basin right in the town of Tubac. In the picture from Google Earth, I've circled the area in southeast Arizona where previously these synchronous fireflies were said to inhabit in an area east of Douglas, Arizona, as well as the Santa Cruz River basin where they have more recently been reported and where I went in search of them on this trip. To get to where the flies live, I spent most of my time along the Juan Bautista de Anza National Historic Trail, also known as the Anza Trail. That is a 1,210-mile trail stretching from the U.S.-Mexican border in Nogales, Arizona, all the way to San Francisco. I was hiking a 4.5-mile stretch that runs from the Tumacacori National Historic Park to the town of Tubac. For those that didn't realize Arizona had fireflies, we actually have an extremely rare synchronous type found only in a handful of places on the planet. I'm curious to find out how many of you already knew we had fireflies, so please let me know in the comments when and where if you've seen any in Arizona. I may head there next. Due to the fact my phone's camera didn't capture the fireflies very well, I'm already planning a return trip with a better camera, though I did manage to get a little bit of proof that they exist. While fireflies in most of the world flash randomly, the Photinus nulli variety found here begin in the evening randomly flashing, though sync up after an hour or so with quick double bursts every 7 or 8 seconds. Our Arizona species isn't as dramatic as those found in the Allegheny and Smoky Mountains back east, but hey, it is the desert. Unlike the Midwest where they come out in June, these come out with the monsoon, so in most cases later than the rest of the country. So in keeping with the mantra, it's not about the destination, but rather about the journey, I took the time to enjoy the Tumacacori National Historic. The Tumacacori National Historic Park protects the ruins of 3 Spanish mission communities, 2 of which are National Historic Landmarks. The missions were initially established in 1691 by Padre Eusebio Kino, also known as Father Kino, who also established the well-known San Xavier mission up near Tucson a year later than that. The complex was initially protected as a national monument by Teddy Roosevelt in 1908, though wasn't listed on the National Register of Historic Places until 1966. Check out the website listed below for more info on the upcoming 52nd annual Fiesta de Tumacacori, featuring continuous live entertainment on stage, family activities, food booths, arts, and crafts. The park is open that entire weekend for free. The missions here connect to the Tubac Presidio State Historic Park by the Anza Trail I was hiking earlier. This entire area was all part of the Mexico until the Gadsden Purchase of 1854. The Santa Cruz River, where I'm hiking, runs along the western edge of the Santa Rita Mountains. Since 2011, 9 distinct jaguars have been spotted on trail cameras across southern Arizona and in New Mexico, and one that received substantial notoriety was El Jefe, which is Spanish for the boss, who is photographed right here in these mountains. Our jaguars, all of which have been male thus far, are migrating into the U.S. from Mexico. You have to stop and ask yourself, is it possible they may be using this riparian corridor as a way to get from place to place? Who knows, but it's pretty cool. Those same mountains are topped by Mount Wrightson at over 7,000 feet, which is popular with hikers, and flanked by Madera Canyon, which is a haven for birdwatchers. Along with the mission, displays on the park grounds, and the museum, the park also happens to have a Monarch Butterfly waystation set up with milkweed for butterfly enjoyment. The way they hover around the milkweed, I can only compare it to how cats react to catnip. The town of Tubac was initially a Spanish presidio established in 1752. Today, Tubac is a cute little artsy town of about 1,200 people. I stayed in the Tubac Inn, which was very nice, though the town has a lot of different accommodations to choose from. The locals tell me that the town gets really busy in February when it's host to the annual Tubac Festival of the Arts. Walking around the town, there are galleries everywhere, and the warm summer night I stayed, they were playing live music on the streets outside of the Tubac Center for the Arts. Down toward the river, the Tubac Bridge crosses the Santa Cruz River and the Anza Trail, where you can find those elusive fireflies during the monsoon season. The elevation of Tubac is 3,200 feet above sea level, so it's a little cooler than Phoenix, where I came from. Visiting in August was a special treat, as it wasn't busy at all. I really enjoyed this adventure, and will be back here for sure. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more Let's Go Take a Walk adventures. Thank you.